36 windows? I stopped counting at 28, but I got $10,000 for windows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Windows,
Would you
doors.
replace all of them, or which one would you replace?
All of them except for like I didn't count that. You don't have to replace that one or that one. But I counted. Yeah, I stopped counting at 38, and what our number stops at 30, so I can't even go any higher than that.
I saw that when I was counting. I went, oh, it only goes to 30.
Yeah, well, I've never rented to that many.
So Mike, is it really necessary to redo all the windows? Because this, type of home, 1920s. And
For a renovation, well, first of all, how many windows are actually whole windows right now?
I mean,
There's a lot of glass on the floor. Everywhere you walk around, there's glass.
if it's broken, probably can fix it, but
No, not on a rehab.
you have to change it.
Just even as a rental property, I'm still going to go through and put all new windows in this property.
Yeah.
Even if I was going to keep it as a rental, at this point, just get them all done. Right, and I would check with the city and see if they have any grants for it, if you wanted to. As a rehabber, we're not going to qualify for the grants, but as a homeowner, you could qualify for grants if there's grant money. And a lot of times there is grant money for windows and stuff. So check with that if you're going to be a homeowner. But as a rehabber, we're not going to qualify for that. I'm just going to tear out all the windows and replace them all. It's going to save us a lot more money in the long run. It's going to be better. And look at the glass on the windows that are broken, and look at how thin that glass is.
It's like
Right.
a coffee pot.
So how much insulation is that? And if you replace them, you're going to replace them with the same size and quality of glass. So how much insulation are you going to get from that? So your heating costs in the winter, after 3 or 4 winters, is going to be about the savings you're going to get. Is going to cover you there. So as a long-term play, I'm still going to put the new windows in as a rental
Is it also
property.
true that, for if you want to run into Section 8, that the windows have to be of certain...
If you're going to rent it to Section 8, the windows have to be functional. Yeah, they have to all work. They don't have to be new. They just have to be functional. Right? They have to open. And the Section 8 inspectors will come through and open every single window. Right, so they will verify that, but they don't have to be new or modern. They have to be functional, and they can't have lead paint on them. Chipping lead paint. You can encapsulate, so if you got lead paint on them, you can encapsulate it. But as a rehab, I would never do any of that. I'm going to gut the windows and put in all new windows. They look newer, and they look nicer, and they help sell houses. Okay. And even as a tenant, I mean, the tenants appreciate having new windows too. Mm-hmm. Windows at work, they really do appreciate that, and they'll take better care of the property too. The better the condition of the property is when they move in.